Hello and welcome into Gimnasio Olímpico Juan de la Barrera in Mexico City for the FIBA Women's World Cup pre-qualifying tournament, day 3 of competition. The first game of this evening's session is a Group B contest between Mozambique and Montenegro. Alongside my partner Lee Hall, I'm Craig Feda, and we're so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around the world. Lee, Mozambique lost a close one to Mexico on opening night, and it's possible, after leading a good portion of that game, that they ran out of gas down the stretch at this elevation here in Mexico City. What do they need to do tonight to stay in it until the end?
Well, I think it might be important, Craig, to go to their bench maybe a little more than they're used to. At least just get the ladies out, not for long periods of time, but just get them a breather here and there so they have some gas in the tank at the end of the game.
Montenegro, on the other hand, was not challenged much by New Zealand, winning 88-64. They're going to have a much tougher test tonight against a bigger and more athletic Mozambique team. I think they'll need to spread the ball around like they did against New Zealand if they are going to be successful tonight.
Yes, and it's going to be interesting to see the bigs versus the bigs too, Craig. Montenegro scored 64 points of 88 by their frontline players, and Mozambique 57 of 65. So it's going to be interesting to see how they match up. But yeah, and again, a better matchup for Mozambique than they faced in game 1 for sure.
Just had a look at the starting lineups for Montenegro and head coach Jelena Skerovic. It's going to be Dragana Zivkovic, Maja Begovic, Maria Lekovic, Anastasia Drobnak, and Milica Jovanovic. For Team Mozambique and head coach Slavoljub Goranovic, he's going to be starting Ingvild Mokaro, Delna Zita, Chanaya Pinto, Celia Sombani, and Odilia Mafanela. Our officials for tonight's game: Alan dos Santos of Brazil, Sandra Sanchez Gonzalez of Spain, and Fei Xiang of Canada. One more game coming up after this one tonight. It'll be New Zealand and the host nation Mexico at 9:30 local time. And then all 8 teams in Group A and Group B back in action tomorrow, followed by an off day Friday, the semis on Saturday, and the finals on Sunday. Big hello to everybody tuned in on our FIBA YouTube live stream, youtube.com/FIBA. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Maybe we'll say hello to you on the air. And if you would be so inclined, give us a thumbs up on the broadcast. Try to get over 100 likes on this game. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and X at FIBAWWC. Use the official hashtag FIBAWWC, and visit the tournament website for live stats, news, scores, standings, rosters, player profiles, pictures, videos, highlights, and a hair clipping from Lee Hall's first haircut when he was a little boy.
I guarantee you it was curly.
Still have a pretty good head of curly hair for a man your age.
Hey now. Yeah, I've got it on both sides of my head, the beard and the hair. So I'm a very blessed man.
Ball is in the air, and we are underway. Mozambique wins the tip. Here's the drive from the corner. The pass could not quite make it through the arms of the defense, and Montenegro gets their first opportunity on offense. Here's Zivkovic into the corner for Lekovic. Her long jumper just short. Mozambique back the other way. Mozambique patiently getting the offense set up. Now a quick pass underneath to Mokaro. And she's able to work her way back to the bucket for the first tally of the game. First foul of the game. It's going to be on Maria Lekovic. And we get a look at Alan dos Santos of Brazil. Got a chance to see a number of games that he's worked in the Americas. Mozambique foul on Delmazita, her first. First free throw up and good for Lekovic. She had 6 points and 5 assists, along with 3 rebounds against New Zealand on Monday. Mohammed says he's watching from Nampula in Mozambique. Glad you can be tuned in. Oh, what a beautiful feed along the baseline, but the defense was there. Well defended by Maja Bigovic. And now at the other end. It's going to be a foul. Delia Mafanela.
Nice aggressive move.
Nice game against
Taking
Mexico.
it in strong, but
Mafanela with 13.7 rebounds against Mexico. 35 years old. Still playing at a very high level. Well, free throws good, and Montenegro perfect from the stripe so far. All 4 of their points have come from there, and they have a 4-2 lead. A hesitation move by Mukaro. Shot would not have counted had it gone in. She's guilty of steps.
both teams are man-to-man to open this game.
Kovic down the right side of the lane. Layup missed. Vincent watching from Manila in the Philippines. On opposite sides of the world's checked in so far. Free throw attempt a little too strong, catches back iron. And Celia Sambane will get another look. That one's straight through. Here comes Zivkovic. She backs it out, now goes around the screen. The defense switches. Milica Jovanovic misses the three-point attempt, gets it back, and then has it poked out of bounds. It'll be Montenegro ball with 11 left on the shot clock. Inside 7.5 minutes to play first quarter. Oh, nice inbound play by Montenegro, and they take the 6-3 lead. Oh, and a nice drive at the other end, but it just won't fall in. Mazita. That one did not want to go home.
Both teams missing some easy shots here in the early going.
Left-hand scoop by Anastasia Drobnyak. Does not go in, but she draws the foul. That's going to be on Celia Simbane. Toy is watching from the Philippines. That's the first free throw for Drobniak, falls through. Second one as well, and it's a 5-point lead now for Montenegro.
Doing a really good job getting to the line, playing very aggressive here in the early going, already with 6 free throws.
That time it drops for Delmazita.
That ended an 8-0 run by Montenegro.
She had a Delmazita 4.6 boards and 3 assists against Mexico in the opener on Monday. Glenn says there's lots of fans in the Philippines, just past 7 a.m. there. A viewer in Canada. Finally got one in this hemisphere. 10-5 now.
Eight of those 10 points at the free throw line.
I was just looking that up, Lee. Just one field goal for Montenegro in this game so far. Long three-pointer from the right wing, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Jovanovic. Now back outside. Montenegro gets the offense set back up. Hesitation by Zivkovic. Her three-point attempt ticks off the front end of the rim, and a foul on Milica Jovanovic. Armando is watching from Maputo City in Mozambique. David is watching from California. Leo from New Zealand. Must be getting ready to tune into that New Zealand-Mexico game coming up in a couple of hours. Pretty baseline J won't fall in for Vilma Kovane. Pass nearly stolen away. Stepanovic. And this time Montenegro does turn it over, and it'll be Mozambique ball, trailing by 5. 5:21 to play, first quarter. Neither team really able to find much of a flow offensively. Montenegro has been doing it all, almost all, from the free throw line. 8 of 8 from the stripe, 1 of 6 from the floor, including 0 for 4 from three-point range. Those numbers tell me that Montenegro has not been able to get the ball inside successfully. 15-foot jumper won't go. Offensive rebound on her own shot.
They've gotten to the basket and drawn fouls. That's gotten them to the free throw line quite a bit here in the early going. And they've got, I believe, 3 offensive rebounds already. No points to show for it, but doing a good job crashing defensively.
Got a viewer in Blackpool, England. One in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Moscow. My goodness. Checking in from all over. 15-footer short for Cavani. Despite their height advantage, Mozambique just 2 of 9 from the floor. They have not attempted a three-point field goal yet, so clearly their strategy is to go inside. They're just not hitting.
Nice defense there.
Now Montenegro has numbers. Oh,
look at how they share the basketball.
Finally, ball never touched the ground as Ksenia Sepanovic able to finish, and just the second field goal for Montenegro. They've got a 12-5 lead now, their biggest lead of the game. There's a bucket for Mozambique down low. Ilma Cavani finally gets one to drop in. Her first 2 points of the game.
She was 0 for 4 in the game against Mexico, so her first points of the tournament.
Yeah. Nice take by Maria Lekovic. Now Montenegro, the lid seems to have come off. They're able to get some field goals in, and they've doubled up Mozambique 14-7. Oh, and a foul on the drive. It's going to be on Ksenia Sepanovic. Pardon. Cavani seems to have taken Mozambique on her back, saying, all right, nobody else wants to score. I'm going to take it to the hole. A viewer in San Francisco. Definitely appreciate all the comments on the live stream. It's just a little curious, though, why you would get on the live stream, watch the game. I mean, clearly this is not the NBA. It's not the WNBA. It's not EuroLeague. And then come on and criticize the play and the effort of these young ladies. I don't understand that, but just want to appreciate the effort. These ladies are competing for their nations, trying to grow the sport. Have a good time while they're doing it. Baseline jumper won't fall in. And a foul on the rebound.
My philosophy, Craig, was always it's not as easy as it looks, whatever sport it is.
Right.
And having tried to play a few of my lifetime, I'm not going to be too critical.
Right, exactly.
I mean, point out mistakes and things, sure. Every game is filled with mistakes. It's whoever makes the fewest.
Mozambique takes time out.
You'll see a lot of mistakes.
You and me both. .225 to play first quarter. Welcome in once again to Gimnasio Olímpico Juan de la Barrera in Mexico City. FIBA Women's World Cup pre-qualifying tournament, day 3 of competition. This one between Mozambique and Montenegro. Mozambique scored the first bucket of the game. It's been Montenegro since then. Most of the damage that they have inflicted has come on the free throw line. Mozambique has committed 4 fouls. Montenegro 4 fouls, but Most of them the shooting variety that have put Montenegro on the line. And there's a shooting foul that will put Mozambique on the line. Ksenia Shepanovic with 2 fouls for Montenegro. Milica Jovanovic 2 fouls for Montenegro as well. Foul trouble for Mozambique. Nobody with more than 1. Second free throw good. Lead cut to 6. Got a comment in the chat saying, "Let's go Montenegro," from somebody named Ilic. I wonder if that's a relation to Nikolina Ilic on Team Montenegro. Jovana Pasic tallies 2 points. And again, Montenegro has doubled up Mozambique, 16-8. Their biggest lead of the game now at 8 points. Oh, beautiful take there. I believe that was Stefania Cisiani. It was. Open jumper. Missed for Bojana Kovacevic. And that'll be Mozambique ball with just inside of a minute to play first quarter. Nifty little move there by
getting
Pasic.
to the hoop, unable to finish.
And Montenegro 4 of 14 from the field. Mozambique 4 of 15. Nobody has made a 3-point attempt. The teams combined 0 for 5 from the arc. Free throw up and in for Maja Bigovic. She had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists against New Zealand in the opener. And she hits both free throws here. That equals Montenegro's biggest lead of the game at 18-10.
And they are 10 of 10 at the free throw line.
Montenegro's got numbers. Layup with the right hand, good. And with the first quarter coming to an end, that layup won't go. And the first frame comes to a close with Montenegro on top by 10, 20-10 on just 4 field goals. Beg your pardon, 5 field goals. And as you said a moment ago, Lee, 10 of 10 from the free throw line. My goodness. Here again, we look at the shooting numbers. Neither team shooting very well, although Montenegro has come alive a little bit. Neither team has made a bucket from the arc. Again, the difference, 10 points. Montenegro 10 of 10 from the free throw line.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Welcome back to Gimnasio Olímpico Juan de la Barrera in Mexico City. FIBA Women's World Cup pre-qualifying tournament, day 3 of competition. After one quarter, Montenegro leads Mozambique by the score of 20 to 10 on the strength of 10 for 10 free throw shooting in that first quarter. Alongside Lee Hall, my name's Craig Fada, so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from around the world. And we've had folks checking in from all over. From the Philippines to Mozambique.
And Craig M. Illich says that Nicolina is the sister.
Yeah, their sister. I see that. That's awesome. Glad you could tune in.
I'm not sure if M is sister or brother.
Yeah, hard without a first name. A big hello to everybody watching on the YouTube live stream, youtube.com/FIBA. The basketball channel. That will not count. They did not get it off before the shot clock expired. Go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. Maybe we'll give you a shout out on air. And if you are so inclined, go ahead and give us a thumbs up on the broadcast. Oh, quick hands by Zorana Radonjic. Stealing the pass. Okay, so M. Illich says sister. All right, thank you.
Okay, this is her sister watching,
Anthony's
Craig.
checking in from...
Yeah. And Craig Fada says he's the play-by-play announcer.
Right, yes. Anthony's checking in from Tennessee. Umit says hello from Turkey. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up on the broadcast if you would. I think we're trying to get over 100 for this game. I think we can do that. Don't forget to check us out on the socials as well. Instagram, Facebook, and X at FIBA WWC. Use the official tournament hashtag, FIBA WWC, and check out the tournament website for all the stats, news, scores, standings, rosters, player profiles, pictures, videos, and highlights, and plenty more. Now Mozambique with the quick hands, stealing the pass. That was Ingvild Mokaro, and she's fouled at the other end.
Couldn't quite get a handle on it.
No, never did look like she had great control of that ball. One more game coming up after this one tonight. New Zealand and host nation Mexico. We'll get underway at 9:30 local time. Group A getting a rest today after Group B got the rest last night. As we roll some highlights. All 8 teams back in action tomorrow. We'll kick it off with Korea and Mali at 1 o'clock. Czechia and Venezuela at 3:30. New Zealand and Mozambique at 6:30. .7:49 to play second quarter. 20-12. Montenegro has not scored yet in this period. And the first free throw for Okaro misses. Second one straight through. Leading scorer for Montenegro, Maria Lekovic with 6 points. For Mozambique, Ingil Lucaro now with 4. Bigovic gets it outside. Now here's Zivojevic. She has it stolen away. Over 2.5 minutes in this quarter without a point for Montenegro. Mozambique still has not hit a 3-point attempt in this game, now 0 for 2.
Only one World Cup appearance for Mozambique. That was back in 2014. They went 0-3. Montenegro has yet to qualify for the FIBA World Cup or the Olympics since they gained independence back in 2006.
Zivkovic has her shot blocked. And here comes Mozambique 3-point attempt. That one is good. Ingil Lucaro gets Mozambique back to within 4, 2016. Montenegro still without a point in this quarter. Lekovic for 3. That's no good. Lucaro again. That one misses wide left. And the left elbow jumper no good for Zivkovic.
Montenegro's gotten away from taking the ball to the hoop, which they were successful with in the first quarter by getting to the free throw line 5 different times. Now they're settling for outside shots.
Count the bucket. Odelia Mafanela, beg your pardon. She's going to go to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play and get Mozambique to within 1. Foul on Maja Bigovic.
It's an 8-0 run for Mozambique.
Free throw is good. Mafanela has a seat, and Vilma Kovane comes in as Mozambique has cut this lead down to just 1. Lekovic. Cross to Kovacevic, her three-pointer. That is good! Montenegro hits from beyond the arc for their first time tonight.
They were 0 for 6 in the quarter before that shot.
Checking in on the other qualifier taking place in Rwanda, Great Britain defeated Lebanon 77-72 today. And Rwanda with a huge win over Argentina, 58-38. Strong move by Milica Jovanovic, but she could not get it to go. And here comes Mozambique. Oh, and an unfortunate turnover there. 3-on-1, and Montenegro nearly misplayed that one. But Maria Lekovic gets it to go. She's got 8, and the lead is back to 6. Shot blocked out of bounds. Lekovic doing it at both ends.
We talked about somebody losing the handle earlier. She almost lost the handle on that one, but somehow managed to make the pass and get the assist.
Inside 4.5 minutes to play, second quarter. Kovic. Shot clock now at 5. Back to Jovanovic. She's trying to find some space. Has it stripped on the way up. Great defense by Mozambique again, but Montenegro with the steal in the backcourt. Beautiful ball movement by Montenegro, but Bojana Kovacevic could not finish. Kovacevic 18 points against New Zealand, just 3 on 1 for 4 shooting here tonight.
She was 7 of 12 from the floor and 4 of 7 from three-point range. They need her to step it up here for sure.
And another turnover. Mozambique's 9th turnover in this first half. Montenegro with 6. Nearly 2,200 viewers on the live stream right now. Just 15 likes on the broadcast, though. Can we get a fraction of you, just 1/10 of you, clicking that thumbs up button as Jovanovic scores from three-point range. Gets the lead back out to 9. Some likes on there. Show some love for these players, as well as for Lee Hall.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Left-hand drive by Stefania Chiziane. That misses. Shot clock still ticking. I don't know if Mozambique realizes it. They do not. They thought they had a reset. And you can see Slavlja Goranovic in the background. As we check out the replay of Milica Jovanovic's three-pointer.
Montenegro just 2 of 9 from three-point range now after that made 3.
It got them their biggest lead of the game at 9. Don't forget, Mozambique cut it down to just 1 a few moments ago. Oh, a nice strong attack there by Dragana Zivkovic. lead now double digits. A 10-0 run by Montenegro. Foul against Nilsa Chiziani. Montenegro has opened up an 11-point lead. On a 10-0 run, make it 11 following the free throw. Mozambique cut the lead down to just 1. Montenegro 12 of 12 now from the free throw line in this game. Work by Nilsa Chiziani. Did not get the shot to go, but draws the foul on Ksenia Shepanovic. I believe that's her third. Yep, that's her third indeed. Second free throw missed. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Montenegro ball.
Mozambique still trying to figure out how they lost to Mexico. They outshot them, out-rebounded them, led the points off turnovers, the fast break points. They led by as many as 13, and they ended up losing.
Well, they better stop worrying about the Mexico game and start thinking about Montenegro, or they're going to be eliminated. Oh, a gorgeous lob pass from Maria Likovic. Ksenia Shepanovic scores, and she's going to go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Lead is now 16.
15-0 run now.
I was just doing that math. Lee Hall, get out of my head. Rebound tracked down by Shepanovic. Ill-advised pass intercepted by Mozambique. Inside of a minute to play, second quarter now. Mozambique actually winning the rebounding battle in this one so far, 22-21. Beautiful spin up and under, but it just would not fall in. How many times have we seen that from Mozambique tonight? Montenegro running a little bit of clock down. Shot clock now at 5. Here comes Lekovic. Tried to take the much bigger defender down to the hole. That did not work out well. 3-point attempt short as the buzzer sounds, and Montenegro will take a 35-19 lead into halftime. Montenegro held Mozambique to just 9 points in that second quarter. As we look at the shooting numbers, Montenegro now 10 of 30 overall, 2 of 9 from the arc, 13 of 13 from the stripe. Mozambique 7 of 32 overall, 21.9%, 1 of 6 from the arc, 4 of 11 from the free throw line. Mozambique leading the rebounding battle, as we said just a moment ago, 23-22. Leading scorers for Montenegro: Maria Lekovic, 8 points. Ksenia Shepanovic, 5. Dragana Zivkovic, 6. Milica Jovanovic, 5. Leading rebounder for Montenegro, Maja Bigovic with 4. And Maria Lekovic with 6 assists in that first half. For Mozambique, Ingvild Mukaro with 7 points. Odilia Mafanela with 5. Nobody else with more than 2 for Mozambique. Leading rebounder Odilia Mafanela with 5. And all those numbers add up to a 35-19 lead for Montenegro at halftime. One more game coming up after this one. It's going to be New Zealand and Mexico coming up at 9:30 local time. 2 finals already in the books from Rwanda in the other Women's World Cup pre-qualifying tournament. Great Britain defeated Lebanon 77-72, and Rwanda thumped Argentina 58-38. Again, the score at halftime, 35-19 in favor of Montenegro over Mozambique. Alongside Lee Hall, my name is Craig Fada, and we will be back with second half action in just a few moments.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Welcome back to Gimnasio Olímpico Juan de la Barrera in Mexico City for the FIBA Women's World Cup pre-qualifying tournament, day 3 of competition. First game of the evening here in Mexico City. Montenegro leading Mozambique coming out of halftime, 35-19. Montenegro closing out the quarter on a 15-0 run. Give them that 16-point lead, their biggest of the game. Alongside Lee Hall, my name is Craig Fada. Hope you've been enjoying this one wherever you're watching from around the world. Big hello to all our viewers on our YouTube live stream, youtube.com/FIBA, the basketball channel on YouTube. Drop us a hello in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We've had folks checking in from all over the world. And if you would, give us a thumbs up on the stream. Had somebody check in from Turkey. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and X at FIBA WWC, using that as the official hashtag. And check out the tournament website for live stats, news, scores, group standings, rosters, player profiles, highlights, and much, much more. Lee Hall, I don't think we expected Mozambique to be down 16 at halftime. What do they need to do in the second half to make a game of this one?
Sorry, I had my mic off. Montenegro, 11 of 1 points of turnovers, 9 assists on 10 field goals, and 13 of 13 at the line. So for Mozambique, I said before I turned the mic on, they've got to start shooting the basketball better. They got to start getting kind of not desperate, but more aggressive on offense, like this drive right here. I mean, they shooting 22% in the first half. You got to get something, and only 19 points. You got to do more than that.
Montenegro did not shoot the ball well from three-point range in the first half. Neither team did, really. But Montenegro hits their first three-point attempt of the third quarter to give them a 19-point lead as Odilia Mafanela commits her third foul, and she has a quick seat on the bench. Wilma Cavane will replace her. Inox is asking me to say any Turkish words. Sorry, don't know any Turkish.
Well, I got to tell you, it's a great feeling when you've been talking for about 30 seconds and Craig Fada texts you and says, "Are you there?" Oh boy.
When you hit the old cough switch and then forget to turn it back on. I have done that many, many times, my friend. Probably will not be the last.
Well, I appreciate your understanding, young man.
I was doing a game in the Italian league once. Elabea Serie A, very high-level basketball, came out of a break, and I talked for a good minute and a half, and finally I get a notification on my screen. Are you there? And I looked. Sure enough, my icon showed I was muted. I guess they didn't miss me too much if it took them a minute and a half to try to get a hold of me.
Never sounded better.
Lead now 21, 40-19. And a beautiful stop and pop there from the free throw line for Milica Jovanovic. Montenegro just rolling right now. Continued their hot play at the end of the second quarter here into the third. A 22-point run dating back to the middle of the second quarter. We'll look back and see if we can see when Mozambique's last field goal was.
It was 5:51 left. I looked. 5:51 left in the quarter.
Well, that's why he's the best color man in the business, folks.
I looked it up and forgot I looked it up.
Ready to go. Another three-point attempt. That one rattles out, but the offensive rebound by Jovanovic. Into the corner. Montenegro works it around. That three missed. That trickles out of bounds, and that will be Mozambique ball.
Really good possession that time, Craig. I thought Montenegro, there for a little bit in the second quarter, they were dribbling too much. You had spoken earlier on a play where the ball had never touched the floor. Much better passing that time, finding the open player. The shot didn't go in, but I thought it was a better possession.
Dragana Zivkovic comes out after taking a blow high up on the chest area, kind of right in that area where the neck and the collarbones come together. Sure, that did not feel good, so she's going to get a little bit of a breather. And another miss for Mozambique. So Mozambique did not score the final 4:10 of the second quarter, and they have not scored the first 3:10 of this quarter. So 7 minutes and 20 seconds of game time elapsed without a point. That three-point attempt wide open but missed. And the rebound pulled down by Ingvild Mukaro. That one high up off the window and missed. Mozambique with the offensive rebound, though. And Celia Sambane can't put it in off the square. And my goodness, Mozambique cannot buy a point. That three-pointer short, and now it seems like Montenegro is just settling for putting up some three-pointers to try to create even more distance. Mozambique is letting them. They're giving them wide open threes. Montenegro just not knocking them down.
Montenegro reminds me of...
Go ahead.
I was going to say Montenegro reminds me of Czechia. They just have a host of players between about 5'10" and 6'2" or 3, and they just keep running them at you. And they are long and lean and quick, and it's just a relentless wave after wave after wave.
Minox asked if I follow the Turkish basketball league or know any teams from there. I really don't. I specialize more in the South American leagues. Follow some Eurobasket, some BNXT, Belgium, Netherlands. That time Montenegro drains the three. That time it was Jovanovic. She's got 13.
Second straight game in double figures.
And again, with 5:03 to play in this third quarter, 5 minutes of game time plus another 4:10 of the second quarter, Mozambique has gone almost a full period equivalent without a point.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
Welcome back to Mexico City. Montenegro with a big 26-point lead. Mozambique cut it down to 1 point in the second quarter. At 20-19, they have not scored since. Both of those free throws are good. Lead up to 28. And now a turnover by Mozambique.
Yeah, the length and quickness of Montenegro has just proven to be too much for Mozambique to this point.
Driving dish out to the corner. Shot clock down to 6. Kovacevic, she gives it up underneath. Easy lay in there for Bojana Kovacevic. She's got 5. Her first field goal of the game. Lead is up to 30.
Not sure I've ever seen a 29-0 run make that 31-0.
Reminiscent of a game Brazil won back in 2016 or so in one of the South American tournaments. Can't remember if it was Peru or Paraguay. They won by something like 80. They held Paraguay to 1 point in one quarter, and now Mozambique gets off the schneid.
Took him 6 minutes and 12 seconds here in the third quarter alone.
So 10 minutes and 22 seconds roughly without scoring. 10 minutes and 22 seconds of game time. Had to seem like a week when you factor in play stoppages, halftime. Hey, how about that? A run by Mozambique. A three-pointer is up and good. Ingrid Mukaro. She's got 10 now. From the corner, that tray is good. Ivana Pasic, she's got 7 now, her first 3 of this game. And just like that, Mozambique found themselves some offense. Probably a little too late, but we saw Mexico last night come back from 32 down and get it to 12 before falling back.
One shot goes in and it gets a little easier, Craig.
Yeah, that lid finally comes off. Head fake, up and under, won't go. But Odilia Mafanela will go to the free throw line. Yeah, Lamar says Mexico came back down by 30 yesterday. I think they were down by 32. And in the third quarter, and cut it to 12 heading into the fourth, if I'm remembering that correctly, Lee. Before
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Inside 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, the lead 27. Montenegro has led by as many as 32. Tough shot by Pasic, won't go, but Montenegro gets the offensive rebound, poked away out of bounds, and it'll stay with Montenegro. Beg your pardon, that's right, it was Venezuela, as Scenic English corrects us. It's Venezuela that nearly came back. Again, you do a tournament like this, some of the teams, some of the games start to run together a little bit. You almost delete the last game from your short-term memory because you're moving on to the next one, and then you have to prep for the next day's games. Doesn't always get stuck in the long-term
I've talked about
memory
that.
bank.
I've talked about that a lot, Craig, with one of my other play-by-play friends. And if you're doing multiple games over multiple days, you mentally flush it just right as soon as the game's over. And I can't hardly
Mhm.
tell you the teams that played, let alone what happened in the game, because you just
Yeah.
have to focus
Yep.
on the next game.
It always astounds me when you get pro athletes, especially golfers, who can talk about a shot that they hit on the fourth hole of a tournament in 1986. They can tell you which way the wind was blowing, where the flagstick was. And it's like, I golf. I can't tell you what my last shot did. Of course, it's probably
Well,
why I'm not very good at the sport, but
well, it's that attention to detail, I think. I mean that it's who they are, it's what they do, and they are religious. I mean, and not all players are like that, obviously, but I think uh, in baseball, Pete Rose was a guy like that. He could probably, well, his,
mhm.
he could tell you what pitch he got on a certain day in a certain game, who the pitcher was, how he had pitched him earlier. I mean, he's just a machine when it came to the game of baseball.
I bet he was.
Sometimes a
Big
betting
time, yes.
machine, but but a machine nonetheless.
Yes. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 15 as we are winding down the third quarter. Lead is 25 for Montenegro. Floater blocked. Maya Bigovic got the hand up. Delia Muffanella at 5'11", 181 centimeters tried to shoot that up over Maya Bigovic at 6'5", 195 centimeters, and just got it sent back their own direction. That three-pointer nearly falls in at the buzzer, but we go to the fourth quarter with Montenegro on top by the score of 56-31. This is the FIBA Women's World Cup pre-qualifying tournament live from Gimnasio Olímpico Juan de la Barrera in Mexico City. We're back with fourth quarter action in just a moment. Alongside Lee Hall, I'm Craig Feda. Welcome back into Gimnasio Olímpico Juan de la Barrera in Mexico City. Third day of competition at the FIBA Women's World Cup pre-qualifying tournament. After three quarters, Montenegro leads Mozambique 56-31. Leading scorer for Montenegro, Milica Jovanovic, 15 points. For Mozambique, Ingvild Mokaro has 13. Montenegro with a 26-point run, I believe, Lee, between the second and third quarters. Mozambique went a total of about 10 minutes and 20 seconds of game time without scoring a point. And Montenegro still 15 of 15 from the free throw line. That was a two-pointer, both feet actually on the line for Delma Zita. I don't think we've said her name since the first quarter.
Well, Craig,
Once again, welcome in to all our viewers on the YouTube live stream, youtube.com/FIBA. Let us know where you're watching from in the live chat. Maybe we'll give you a shout out on air. Alaho corrects me, said it was a 31-point run.
Yeah, it was 20-10, and then it was, I'm sorry, it was 20-19, and then it was 51-19. That's crazy.
Never was very good at math. That's why I'm in broadcasting.
Dude, if I don't write it down, I wouldn't remember it. So I do my best to keep a running tally.
Yeah, I was doing the same, but I was making about 4 other notes and lost track of the run.
Yeah. Well, you are a multitasker. I'm impressed with how you keep up with the live chat while you're doing a basketball game.
Ziljevic over to Kovacevic. Back across.
Can you do that Peter Falk thing with your eyes where you can make them go different directions?
Well, yeah, that's why I can say just one more thing.
I just got to ask you one more question. Oh,
3/4 of the world doesn't understand what we're talking about, but that's okay.
No.
A little Colombo. Yeah, you're right. That does sum up the night for Mozambique. They've gotten some good looks. They just have not fallen in from in close. Long three-pointer that missed everything. Jana Kovacevic with the rebound. I really hope this doesn't turn into a three-point shooting contest at this point. That's going to be a foul on Montenegro by Begovic. And she will have a seat with her second foul. It looks like Jovanovic comes on. I believe they gave Zita continuation on that, and they did. One of the comments in the chat, I'm not sure if they were looking at the shot chart, Lee, but he said it was Mozambique's 16th missed layup. I don't know if that's just an exaggeration, saying, you missed 16 layups. But that might not be far off. One more game coming up after this one. It's New Zealand and Mexico at 9:30 local time. 2 games in the books from Kigali, Rwanda, as Milica Jovanovic hits again. She's got 18 now.
No, it's right, Craig. 0 for 16 inside the semicircle down there, the restricted area. That is incredible, and not in a good way.
About to say a couple of games already in the books from the other qualifier going on in Rwanda. Great Britain defeats Lebanon 77-72. Rwanda big over Argentina 58-38. All 4 teams back in action tomorrow. Off day on Friday. And then the semifinals Saturday and the finals on Sunday. There's a layup for Mozambique. Falls in for Mafanela. Scenic English makes a good point in the chat. Those layups were 32 points, which would have made this a 2-point ball game, even if you hit 3/4 of them. That's 24 points, and now it's only a 8 or 10-point game. Jovanovic into the front court, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
A little bit out of control there. You got to stop at the free throw line. And, you know, Montenegro just has to be careful of not getting a little bit too loose, not paying any attention to detail. It's hard to stay focused in a game like this.
4th foul on Jovanovic, and that's why I said a little bit ago, I hope this doesn't really turn into a 3-point shooting contest.
One of our viewers said Newfound Vigor. That'd be a great band name.
It would be a great band name. Opening up for Lee Hall.
Yes. Let's have a player hurt. Yeah, we do.
It's Mafanela. Ooh. Adelia Mafanela, 35 years old. Plays her club ball for Ferroviario Maputo. 13 points against Mexico. 9 points tonight, along with 7 rebounds. Jovanovic over 20 points for Montenegro. Nobody else in double figures. Lana Vukcevic and Nikolina Ilic have not played in this game. Sofia Zivoljevic has played 15 minutes but has not scored for Montenegro.
I may not pronounce her name right, Craig. Please correct me if I don't. Dragana Sivkovic said earlier this week that this was a historic chance for Montenegro. We mentioned they've never played in the Olympics or the World Cup since they gained independence in 2006. And they are on their way to the semifinals and maybe a chance at getting to the World Cup qualifier in 26.
Montenegro will have to get past Mexico tomorrow in the nightcap to ensure that trip to the semis. But I think with a win here tonight, their ticket will be all but punched. Really, our hearts go out to Odilia Mafanela. going to the rim for a layup. She put that leg out in front of her, and it just kind of didn't look like it gave out, but there was just, it was weird. It was like there was nothing there, and she went right down. I want to speculate about what kind of injury that might be. Hopefully it's nothing serious. All right, Mafanela has come out. And that's going to stay with Montenegro. Quick hands defensively. I believe that was Macaro that came away with that steal. Now here's Carla Covani. Macaro. Now the baseline jumper right side, no. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Zivkovic circles it around and gets the offense set back up. Pretty jump shot by Ksenia Shepanovic. And Lee, this is a great opportunity for Montenegro to really work on their offense with some patience. You don't have to rush. You don't have to sprint. You don't have to try to get a lot of fast break points. Just get into your offense. Work on your offense. Kind of preserve your legs a little bit. Get some folks some time on the floor. Get a little rest at this 7,350-foot elevation.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, and it's a good opportunity to maybe rest some of your starters a little bit here down the stretch too.
Amazing defensive play there. Let's see who that was for Montenegro that came away with that steal, but it led to the easy layup for Zorana Radonjic. And the lead back up to 23. Montenegro is led by as many as 32. Three-pointer missed. The rebound pulled down by Jovanovic. That's her sixth board to go along with 20 points. And a foul called as Ksenia Shepanovic goes to the rack. And she will go to the free throw line. Lovely of
Montenegro.
Congratulating Nilsa Tisiani as she comes off the floor, at least giving her some encouragement. There's a fly on my monitor right in the middle, and if it's to scale, it would be about a foot big on the floor. I think if I saw that on the floor, I would just go home. Lob to Shepanovic. She goes off the square and in. And Montenegro has hit the 70-point mark. Lead back up to 26 as we come upon 2.5 minutes to play. Another missed layup for Mozambique.
Man, it's hard to imagine missing that many shots that close. You know, Montenegro came into this, at least on paper, Craig, as the Group B favorite, ranked 22nd in the world. They coming off their best finish at the Eurobasket Women's Tournament 23. They had wins over top 30 countries, Italy, Greece, and Latvia. So they have been on the upswing, about to go 2-0 with a chance to head to the semifinals and keep their dreams of making their first World Cup alive. They, of course, had to, they would advance to the qualifying round if they could win out here.
That foul on Zorana Radonjic. Silvia Veloso wearing number 8 tonight. Radonjic loses it on the way up. Minute 38 to play. Next game scheduled to start in about 85 minutes. Right back here on this floor. That bucket will not count, as the host nation Mexico will take on New Zealand. There's a layup for Mozambique, Carlo Cavani. Jevic. Lob inside to Shepanovic. He gets pinballed around and knocked down to the floor. Three-pointer missed. Ksenia Shepanovic, one of 6 players on the Montenegro squad from Budućnost Bimax. See that sometimes in smaller countries, with smaller federations. Find the best team in your domestic league and pick a bunch of players from there.
Sure makes sense.
3-point attempt missed, but the rebound tapped back by Shepanovic as we are at 45 seconds to play. Montenegro by 20. They led by as many as 32. That left-hand layup will not fall in, but foul call. Nice job by Radonjic to protect the ball. Fouled on the offhand, and she drains the free throw. 30 seconds to play. That three-pointer missed for Stefania Cisiani. And Mozambique, with their best scoring output per quarter in the game. They got 19 points in this quarter. As the teams just kind of throw it back and forth to run the clock out, and this one will go final 74-52. Mozambique actually outscores Montenegro in the final frame, 19-18. And you'll see that, Lee, in these international games, as I'm sure you've observed in your time doing international basketball. These teams never give up. They will play all the way till the end. When you play for your country, when that country's name is on your chest, you give it your all the entire game. And Mozambique absolutely did not give up in this one. They were down 32 points. And they at least kept it respectable.
And we saw
Looking
that
at
from
the final
Venezuela
numbers on
last
this
night,
one
too.
for Mozambique, 30% from the floor, or from two-point range, I should say. Montenegro, 49%. Neither team very good from beyond the arc. Mozambique, 15 of 24 from the free throw line. Montenegro finally missed a free throw. At last glance, I saw them at 15 for 15. They finished 18 for 19. Montenegro, 44 rebounds. Mozambique, 38. For Mozambique, Celia Simbane, 3 points. Silvia Veloso, 2. Eluteria Lavanguane, 2 points. Nilsa Cisiane, 9. Ingvild Mukaro, 13. Delmazita, 6. Carlo Cavani, 2. Odilia Mafanela, 9. And our thoughts are with her, as she was taken out in the fourth quarter with an injury. Vilma Cavani, 2 points. And Stefania Cisiani with 4. Leading rebounder for Mozambique was Mafanela with 7. For Montenegro, Bojana Kovacevic with 7 points, 6 boards. Jovana Pasic, 9 points. Zorana Radonjic with 6. Dragana Zivkovic with 8 points, 5 assists. Maja Bigovic, 2 points, 7 rebounds. Kasinia Shepanovic, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Maria Lakovic, 8 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. Anastasia Drobnyak, 2 points. And Milica Jovanovic, 20 points, 6 boards. All those numbers add up to a big win for Montenegro, 74-52. They are back in action tomorrow